welcome to another episode of Exvius Updates, the show that brings you all of the hottest information for your favorite application, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global, available to you guys on iOS, Android, as well as Amazon devices. I am your host, Black Cat Shaly, and we're here with our always special guest.
Hi, I'm Hiroki of Pumpkin. I'm producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global version.
Very exciting month that we have ahead of us today, and I want to know what we can expect.
Yes, so it's October.
Yes, it is.
And that means Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Yay! At every year, we will have some juicy Halloween event ready for FFBE.
Yes. I'm very excited because Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I cannot wait to see what kind of new event we have, what kind of new units we can expect.
Yes.
Super excited.
Yes. Okay, let's down to the business. Alex, it's your turn.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex and I'm back. Excited for today's Halloween.
Spooky.
Yeah, spooky event. Yeah, and
depending on what you're into, I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't worry about it. But yeah, as you can tell, I don't have my costume yet, so I need to get that sorted out. What am I gonna, do this year?
Really
But anyways, we have a new Halloween event for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So I just want to talk about that event really quick. It's going to be Grave Exvius.
Yes, we had a lot of fun with the name at the office.
Yeah.
A lot of people pitched in. They were like, wouldn't this be cool? And it got approved. So we were like, yes, we're rolling with it. So.
Yeah, I was like, wait, did you come up with that? Who came up with that? That's like...
It was a team effort.
Yeah.
And it's a really fun event. So Alex, can you give us more details about what is actually going to be
Yes, of
for that?
course. So it's going to be an elemental battle type event. This time, well, you know the drill. Of course, you're going to complete battles to obtain event currency and event points. Of course, using bonus units will give you a bonus event currency. Then you'll be able to perform event summons with the event currency you collect and get materials and other rewards. And then you can use these materials that you got to actually craft event limited equipment, which is cool. And also by playing through this event, you'll also get recipes for 3 new extremely useful consumable items.
Nice.
Right? And these items are going to be the restorative shot, which restores health to an ally. Pretty self-explanatory. As well as the energizing shot, which will restore MP to an ally, and CPR kit, which will revive an ally.
Very
Through
handy.
CPR.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, gotta know CPR. And so now just a little bit about the featured event limited equipment that you can craft through this event. First, we're going to have the Ashen Cloak. I don't know if it's a cloak made of ashes or just
The
ashen
color of it is like an ashen tone, like grayish black.
Which sounds pretty awesome to me. It's going to be a robe this time, which will grant you plus 18 attack and magic, as well as plus 10 defense and spirit, and 10% MP. It'll also boost light resistance by 20% and resistance to blind and disease by 50%. And one of the cool things is that it also enables Ashen Set, which boosts defense and spirit by 20% when equipped with Ashen Relic. So, you get that little, set
those
bonuses.
equipment set bonuses, exactly.
Yeah, and so Ashen Relic, another of the featured event limited equipment that you can craft, it's going to be an accessory with plus 8 attack and magic, plus 5 defense and spirit, and plus 5% MP. It'll also boost light resistance by 15% and resistance to blind and disease by 15% as well. It'll also enable Ashen Set, again, what we just talked about, which will boost defense and spirit by 10% when equipped with Ashen Hood this time.
So we got the cloak, was it? Yeah, the cloak, the relic, and the hood. So you get the whole set.
Exactly, and so lots of these, especially this event, most, I think, well, not all of this event's special equipment will have, all kinds of synergies with each other. So that's really fun to play with, and equipping them as a set will grant you those bonuses. So
so make sure that you're playing the event and that you get your hands on as much of this equipment as you possibly can, so you can benefit from all of the, passives and stuff that it has to offer. And I just hope that is a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to what boss is gonna be making an appearance this time. Look forward to it, guys. All right, and to go along with our Halloween event, we're going to have our Halloween units making an appearance. We have 2 new ones this time around, and the first one is going to be Carton. And Carton is a 5-star base that can be evolved to 7-star, and he is modeled after a werewolf, basically. He's a very cool physical attacker. He's very wolfic themed. You're gonna be able to see like his long like hair and then his claws. Really cool looking guy. He's gonna be a true dual wield unit, so make sure that you're able to equip him properly for that. He will be able to double cast and also triple cast. He can unlock triple cast in a variety of ways. Once his toolkit is a little bit more public, you guys will be able to see how that happens. But he has some attacks that do chain with Vaulting Strike family. So if you have an Esther in your party, this is going to be you know, a very beautiful combination of you know, the rabbit and the werewolf somehow. Like it's gonna be interesting to see
The combination we hear about all the time.
yeah, how they work together. But you know, in Halloween anything can happen, right? Because you can be anybody you want. That's the beauty of Halloween.
That
right?
is true. Wow, that was really nice.
Exactly. That's why I love it so much. His Trustmaster is going to be Scarlet Moon, which are the clothes that he's wearing. It's going to be an attack of Raw 35 and defense 30. And then it has a passive called Eternal Bloodlust that boosts attack when equipped with Fist. So that's nice there. But his Super Trustmaster is going to be the Wild Fang Heirloom. See, we told you it was wild. Those are his weapons, the claws that he has equipped, and they're going to have an attack of 170, so that's pretty good for a set of fists there. And it also has a passive called Wild Fang's Claws, which are going to boost the equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. Again, true dual wield. So look forward to Carton, the precursor of Shadow. I am very excited to have him join our ranks, but he is not the only unit that's going to be joining us this Halloween. We have Godria. Godria is a 5-star base again. You can evolve her to 7-star, and she's a ghost exterminator.
A ghost exterminator?
Who are you gonna call?
Godria!
Oh, that was good. That was really good. But back to Godria here. She specializes in physical attacks, and she is also a buffer of sorts. So she is going to act as support for your team, and she has very interesting things in her toolkit to do that. But she's mainly true dual hand, so you want to make sure that she only has like the one equipped weapon at all times that is two-handed. That way you get the most out of her kit. And she has innate double cast. She will also have triple cast, you know, under certain conditions. And then she will have a cooldown ability when she's a 7-star that will allow her to quadruple cast. So she can cast as many as 4 times in a row on the same turn, so that's pretty cool there. Godria's chaining family is going to be a bit larger than Carton's by comparison. She's going to be able to chain with Chaos Wave, Absolute Mirror of Equity, and then others we get the details too for a little bit later. She can also imbue herself with 3 different elements, which are Ice, Water, and Dark. And then at 7 stars, she will have I'm not sure if it's one cooldown ability or various, but she will have a cooldown ability where she not only can imbue those elements to herself, but also to one ally. So if you're wanting your one ally to, you know, chain with dark element attacks because, you know, the last few units that you pulled are dark oriented and you want them to all chain together, then Godria is your girl. She's going to be able to help you out with that. Now her Trustmaster is called the Photon Core. It's going to be an accessory of Raw Attack 40. It has a passive called Photon Core, which boosts equipment attack when a single weapon is equipped in both hands. Again, true dual hand unit here. And boosts physical and magic damage against fairies and reapers. Because of course we're talking about Halloween, so you want to exterminate as many reapers as possible.
And fairies?
And fairies, I guess. You know, if the occasion calls for it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's an evil fairy. You don't know. We don't know.
That's true.
Right? Okay, and her Super Trustmaster is the GE-98 Photon Gun. It is a gun, as the name states. It has an attack of 177, and it is two-handed because, again, Godra is a true dual hand unit here. And it has 3 different passives attached to this gun, so let me go through them quickly here. The first one is First Aid Knowledge, which boosts the potency of healing items used in battle. So, you know, a potion usually heals you 20 HP. With Godria, if she's the one using it and she has the photon gun equipped, then it might heal you, for 40 or 50, depending on the value there. Enable energizing shot as well. This is going to be a single target usage of items for all allies. What does this mean exactly? So let's say that you guys are running low on MP, like on all sides. I just ingest basically like an ether, just one ether. That ether affects the whole party. So the MP for everyone in the party will go up. Skill. And then we have the same kind of skill in Restorative Shot, another, the last of the passives for this photon gun, but for HP. So if you were to use a potion or a high potion, then, even though you're casting it only on one character, it affects the whole party. So they also get healed. They also get benefits from that particular item.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's all that I have for you guys today. I wish I had a little bit more details, but leave some mystery because it's Halloween and cannot wait to see these units in action. The animations are absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait for you guys to see the limit bursts. They're going to be really cool. Look forward to it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And so with these new units, of course, we will be having another step up summon so that you can get your hands on these juicy little Halloween units. And so the step up summon for Godria and Carton is going to be a 5-step up summon. And
Step.
yeah, with the rainbow rate being 5% and the featured rainbow rate being 1.5%. But you're also guaranteed a random rainbow on the 3rd step, while also being guaranteed either Godria or Carton on the last step of each. So as long as you do the step up summon, you are guaranteed to get one of them. And you can also get summon coins, of course, to exchange for Godria and Carton's Prism among other items. So you will have, just another chance to get even more of those units. So it's pretty cool. But for those of you who might have missed out on previous Halloween units, we were also going to be having a step up summon for the old Halloween units. So this is going to be actually a 4-step up summon. And the price is going to be, I think, less than what it usually is.
Oh, discounts. I love discounts.
Yeah, nice discount right there with the rainbow rate again being 5%. And this time, though, the rainbows are guaranteed to be one of the old Halloween units.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah.
Love on banner guaranteed rainbows. That's my jam.
And so for those, those 5 stars are actually going to be Demon Rain, Dracula as well, Grimlord Sakura, Lilith, and Lucius. Right? But of course, through this this old Halloween step-up summon, you'll also be able to get some 3 to 4 star units such as White Witch Fina, Pirate Jake, Illusionist Nicole, and Black Cat Shaly.
Not me.
Whoops! I mean Black Cat Lid.
Thank you.
Though you want, it would be cool to have. Next, we will also be having a new set of ability awakenings, this time for the following units. We will have Lilith, Lucius, Hyo, Shatal, Ravis, McMedi, and Ignis will all be having some of their abilities awakened, awakenable. And so in this batch, yes, Divine Ruination Chaining Family will indeed be making a comeback. So
yeah, look forward to them. I hope you guys have been saving up on your Chris from story events and other means because I expect them to be juicy because I've never seen, these other characters are in the Japanese version and they have their own awakenable abilities over there. But in the global version, we have both Lilith and Lucius. So I'm wondering what they're gonna add to their kit. I'm very excited to see.
It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be sweet as that corn candy. Next, we also have a new trial boss making an appearance in the Chamber of the Vengeful. It's going to be Demon Matsuri, or Matsuri, or I don't know what you want to call it, but either way, it means festival.
It does.
For those of you who don't know, so
Japanese.
Demon Festival sounds like a good time if you ask me.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an even better time because of all the amazing rewards you can get, which actually will be based on the number of unique units that you use to clear the trial quest. So the more unique units, the more cool rewards you'll be able to get your hands on.
Exactly.
Again, on this boss, water attacks will be extra effective, and the boss will just continuously spawn minions. And the boss will actually absorb fire damage, but then again, dealing fire damage may actually be a key to victory. ...
What does that mean?
You'll have to find out by challenging it yourself. And yeah, a lot of the rewards will actually contain the rewards will contain a set of equipment that provide a great boost to attack and magic when equipped together. So just a little bit about these actual rewards. You'll be able to get your hands on the QB plushie, which will give you plus 15 attack, magic, and defense. It'll boost fire resistance by 20% and resistance to confusion by 20%. It'll enable also QB set, which boosts, again, attack and magic by 20% when equipped with the QB mask. Next, about the QB mask. It'll give you plus 25 attack, magic, and defense, as well as plus 15% HP. And it'll also boost fire resistance by a whole 30% and resistance confusion by 50%. And this time it'll enable the Firefox set, which boosts attack and magic by 20% again when equipped with the QB cloak this time. And so last but not least, the QB cloak, it'll grant you plus 25 attack, plus 30 magic and defense, as well as plus 15% HP. It'll boost fire resistance again by 30% and resistance to confusion again by 50%. And it'll also again enable the Firefox set, which boosts attack and magic by 40% this time when equipped with the QB plushie. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of synergy going on here, and it's definitely a lot better to use all these items as a set, because otherwise you're just missing out.
There's a lot of benefits that come from using the whole set. I think you have to just mix and match and see what works best for you, because maybe you don't need all three of them at the same time to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish in that particular battle. But definitely having more than one of the corresponding items equipped at the same time will give you the most bang for your buck, I guess we could say. But good luck to everyone with the boss. This particular boss is quite difficult, I hear, so good luck to you all, and I hope you can reap those fabulous and amazing rewards. All right, guys, and now we have a very exciting new function to introduce to you today.
Yeah, sure. It's time to talk about the new minigame we will have in FFBE. It's called Slot de Chocobo.
Slots de Chocobo!
Yeah, Slot de Chocobo.
Nice. Slots de Chocobo. Always fun to have a new minigame, especially. Is that French, right? De Chocobo?
I'm not that fluent in French, I have to say, but if you think about everything that has Final Fantasy and Chocobos related, it's always Mambo de Chocobo or something de Chocobo, so Slots de Chocobo.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's where it comes from.
But so just a little bit about the game. You'll be able to participate in this minigame only during certain events. Sometimes it'll just appear, and to play this game, you'll need one token item. And you'll be able to get tokens actually through events or login bonuses in several ways. And again, just like a slot game, right? If 3 images in a row are the same, then you get rewards, which is pretty cool. And different sets of images will give you different rewards. So that's pretty cool. And actually, even if you don't get 3 in a row on your first try, there's a chance for Big Chocobo to appear. In which case, he'll give you a chance actually of winning a reward anyways. And there's also a chance for Bahamut to appear as well, which gives you an even bigger chance to still win a reward even if you didn't get it on your first try.
Nice. We want to know what the prizes are. I'm very excited to see what we can get from these slots, but it's always fun to have some kind of mini game in the game, because first we had the roulette where you can spin and get some free items such as lapis or energy pots that you can use in order to run other events, or so that you don't have to refill with lapis. But I want to know what I can win, so I want more information about it.
It will be really fun. So don't miss it, and be sure to collect all the special medals.
All right, the time has come to end the show, but I'm very excited because today was all about Halloween. I can't wait for these new units and these new events to come to FFBE Global.
Yeah, this is the 4th time our FFB unit will become Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure that the year they will be great too.
Yes, I'm definitely looking to get my hands on some of the older Halloween units so I can incorporate them into my party and have a ton of fun with them as well.
Yes.
But just a quick reminder, we also, to celebrate Halloween, we also will be having special login bonuses as well as special daily missions, and so you'll be able to get, of course, some cool rewards through that, but you'll also be able to get medals, the token items I previously mentioned, and so make sure you use those to go play the new mini game Slots de Chocobo so you can get some more rewards.
Yes, I cannot wait. Just rewards left and right. Very excited to see what's coming for Halloween. I'm excited. So we want to say happy Halloween to you guys. I know that not everybody celebrates Halloween, so if you don't celebrate, then just happy fall to you, happy autumn. Hopefully it's getting a little bit cooler wherever you find yourself in the world, because recently it's still pretty hot here where we are. So.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoy this Halloween with family, with friends, and of course, FFBE.
Yes.
Yes. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.